The Raptors are now 5-1 in bubble play as they beat the Giannis Antetokounmpo-less Milwaukee Bucks 114-106. And before the excuses roll in, the game doesn't mean anything. Giannis had oral surgery, does not play. Raptors, no Kyle Lowry, no Fred VanVleet, and no Serge Ibaka. So this was going to be a really interesting game because you were going to see a lot of players that have not played a lot in the bubble and a lot of guys that the Raptors are trying to showcase to kind of, make an impact in the playoffs. And you saw a lot of that today. And I think this really showed the depth of the Toronto Raptors compared to the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee has some great extra pieces other than Giannis Antetokounmpo. But if you look at what the Raptors did without three of their key players, it was remarkable to watch. It really is. I mean, Chris Boucher, Matty Ice, Matt Thomas, and Norman Powell were absolutely stellar in the game today. Let's go through this quarter by quarter. First quarter, Matt Thomas on fire in the first quarter. Raptors up 36-31 after one quarter of play in the second quarter. 31-22 Toronto. Raptors up 14 at halftime. They're feeling good. They're making shots. They played a really good defensive second quarter. In the third quarter, kind of a defensive quarter for both teams. 22-21 in favor of Milwaukee. Raptors still up double digits after 3 quarters of play. Now in the fourth quarter, late in the game, it got a little dicey. Raptors were up by 20 plus in the game, or maybe 20 at the max. What was their biggest lead of the game? 22. So it got up to 22 there in the fourth quarter, but Milwaukee started to trim it away, brought it down to about, I think it was about 5 or 6 points. But the Raptors were able to fend them off and finish off the ball game, even though they lost the fourth quarter 31-26. Still won the ball game 114-106. And if we're talking about highlights from the game today, it was Matt Thomas's ability to just lights out shoot, no matter who's guarding him. And we've seen that before with former Raptor, Kawhi Leonard even. I'm not going to compare Matty Ice to Kawhi Leonard, but what we saw last year with Kawhi, no matter who was draped on him, if he's hot, he can make any shot. And you saw that today from Matt Thomas. I mean, no matter, you look at the end of that first quarter, draped all over him. I think it was Eric Bledsoe all over him. Drains the three at the end of the first quarter to put the Raptors up by 5. He made some big time shots. Matt Thomas finishes the game with the career high 22 points. He was outstanding. And Chris Boucher, oh baby, that throwdown on Ersan Ilyasova got everyone fired up, especially the bench. They got hyped up. Lowry's over there picking him up, even though he ain't playing. Everyone's up. Siakam's falling over the what do you want to call that? The boards thing. They were having some fun out there today, and that's what you want to see. When you win ball games, when you win basketball games, and you have fun doing it, it's just the way it goes. Winning is fun. And this team knows that. And they showed it today. Chris Boucher, a career high, 25 points in the ball game, followed up with 11 boards. He was spectacular in this game. Now let's get to some numbers here real quick. 43% from the field for the Raptors, not the greatest, but you held Milwaukee to 39% from the field. 30% from 3. They were 33% from beyond the arc. Only 69% from the free throw line, 18 for 26, not very pretty there. Raptors actually won the rebounding numbers, 55-49, but again, Giannis would have a lot of those. Then again, Serge would have some, so I'm not saying cancel them out, but again, you're missing impact players, so these numbers might be a little skewed here and there. 16 offensive rebounds for the Toronto Raptors, big-time rebounding game for the Raptors. They had 11, 24 assists for the Raptors, 11 steals to their 4, 6 blocks a piece, and this is a number that we love seeing come down. 13 turnovers, much better from the 26 we saw yesterday. Now, yes, Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet did have quite a few of those turnovers yesterday, and they did not play today. So you guys can take it for what it is, but 13 turnovers, a very good ball game for the Raptors on that. They're very sound with the ball in this one. 46 points in the paint to their 30. Raptors got inside, obviously with no presence on the inside without Giannis there. You're going to be able to body down low and get inside the paint area. So you just saw that. Second chance points. Raptors won this one 21-10. How often do you see that? Not very often. In the fast break, 16-2 in favor of Toronto, and points off of turnovers 20-17 in favor of the Raptors. Again, a big game from a lot of different guys. I think they had 6 guys in double figures. Pascal Siakam played 28 minutes, 14 points, 7 rebounds, a couple assists on 5 of 16 shooting, 1 of 7 from 3. He had 2 steals in the ball game, was a +8. Again, not the greatest shooting game for Pascal, but this game was not about Pascal Siakam. You know, this was all about the other guys. And OG Anunoby had 7 points, 4 boards, 5 assists on 2 of 6 shooting. He was 0 of 2 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, had a steal in the ball game, +5. OG had 5 assists. That's what happens when you hum the ball real nice. And that's what he did today. Marc Gasol didn't make a shot, 0 of 5, 0 of 4 from 3, but as Marc Gasol always does, gives you great defense, 5 rebounds, 8 assists for the big fella. So good job, Marc Gasol there. Had a block in the ball game and was a -4 in the 20 minutes that he played. And Norman Powell, what a game. And this is something that we have been waiting to see in bubble play. See Norman Powell get playoff ready. See playoff Powell get activated. And you saw that today in the starting lineup. He played 27 minutes. He had 21 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist to go along with all that. 7 of 13 shooting, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 4 of 5 from beyond the arc, 2 steals, 3 blocks for Norman Powell, and a +8 on the floor. He was awesome. When Norman Powell is confident but not forcing shots, the guy's spectacular. He's just got to get away from, forcing things. What did I see quite a bit from Powell in this game today? When he got inside the paint, or he got inside the free throw line, and he knew that if he got any closer, he tried to body the guy inside, he would have been either blocked or just missed the shot. So what he tried a couple floaters, a couple Gravis Vasquez floaters, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And he knocked a couple of them down. Make it simple for yourself. There's no need to force anything up there. And when Norman Powell is playing fluid, calm, cool, and collected, he is outstanding. And he was today. Great job for Norman Powell. Terrence Davis, 16 minutes. He actually fouled out, but he had 10 points in the 16 minutes, 3 boards on 5 of 8 shooting. Missed the 1-3 he took, had a steal in the ball game. So overall, other than fouling out, Terrence Davis, a pretty good ball game there. And now let's get to the 2 guys in this game that really stepped it up. Both guys with career highs in points. Matt Thomas, 37 minutes played, a career high there. 22 points, 4 boards, 1 assist, 9 of 17 shooting. And get this one, 4 of 8 from 3, 50% from beyond the arc. Great job, Matt Thomas, +13 on the floor coming off the bench. Big time numbers for Matt Thomas. And Chris Boucher, 29 minutes, 25 points, 11 boards, 2 assists, 9 of 15 shooting, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 3 of 7 from 3, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and a +12. Chris Boucher and Matt Thomas stole the show there against the Milwaukee Bucks there this evening, and they were spectacular today. And that shows you right there the depth of this team. 2 guys who haven't barely played in the bubble in the 5. Well, I guess now it's the 6th game, but in the first 5 games of the bubble, they really haven't got an opportunity to play, and then they hadn't played for 4 or 5 months prior. Now they get a chance to play. They both get 20 points and shoot over 50%, and they're both plus double digits. They played outstanding games. This team can throw at anybody on any given night and make something happen. That is what makes the Toronto Raptors so damn special. For the Milwaukee Bucks, you didn't really see that. Kyle Korver's a freak. He'll make a ton of shots all the time. But other than that, I wasn't really too impressed with anybody on the Milwaukee Bucks at all. And without Giannis, we all know that team falls apart and dies. They live, they breathe, they sleep with Giannis. Okay, that sounds bad. But they live and breathe with Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's not there. They curl up and they're nothing. They're absolutely nothing. And I'm not trying to be a hater and a biased fan. It's common sense and it's stats. When Giannis doesn't play, what is their record? I don't think it's very good. And Raptors didn't play 3 of their starters today, and they still won. That's all I'm going to say. And Hollis-Jefferson played with a ton of energy today. I mean, my goodness, he played 26 minutes, 11 points, 5 boards, 5 assists on 4 of 9 shooting, 3 of 4 from the line. He took 4 threes, missed all 4. Had a steal in the ball game for Rondae, plus 8 on the floor. Great job there. And even Paul Watson had 21 minutes of work, 4 points and 4 boards. Guys making impacts from every which way for the Toronto Raptors. Does this game mean anything? No. But it is very nice to see role players and guys who could make huge impacts come postseason time go out there and ball like it's midseason form. I love what we saw from these guys today. They played sound basketball. The extra pass was still there. That mentality that the starters have did not change, and it was awesome to watch tonight. All right? Two more bubble games before the playoffs begin against the Brooklyn Nets in round 1. But first off, we got to play the Philadelphia 76ers on Wednesday evening, 6:30 tip-off, just like today, against Philly. Ben Simmons, done for the year. Gone. That's it. Joel Embiid, he's got an ankle problem. Will he play in that game Wednesday? I don't know. I don't know if they care about seeding or whatnot. If they don't, they'll probably sit him. If they do, they'll probably, well, we don't know how bad it is. You know, and without Ben Simmons, that team's not going far. They already weren't the greatest with him there, but now without him, they're not going anywhere. They have nobody to lead the offense now, and don't give me some garbage, oh, this guy can do it. No. Ben Simmons is a guy who should lead that team. And if he's not there, you're not going to have Joel Embiid dribble up the floor all the time. It's just not going to happen. Tobias Harris is good, but he ain't that good. You play Philly, 6:30. Then you play, I think it's Denver on Friday afternoon. It's like a 1:30 tip-off in the final game before the playoffs. And Raptor fans, with the Leafs gone, we can all turn our focus towards the Toronto Raptors and see what happens here. We can all make predictions and expectations, but who really knows what's going to happen come playoff time? And it's so exciting to watch. 2 more games to go, people. I understand these next 2 are going to be grinds because we all know who we're playing, and you know, we already know where we're seated, and we got our 50 wins. You know who you're facing. It really doesn't matter anymore. Now it's literally just tune-ups. Don't be surprised if you see Pascal not play against the Philadelphia 76ers. Do not be surprised if even OG doesn't play. But you might see Fred and Kyle. You might see that kind of thing happen because this team needs to rest up before the playoffs begin against Brooklyn. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You enjoy the video and you enjoy the ball game there this evening. Smack that like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. By the way, thank you for all the Leaf fans, if you guys are watching, for subscribing like crazy over the last 3 videos. They've been insane. They've been insane games. But thank you so much for all the support. It's been insane seeing all these numbers go ballistic. It's incredible to see, and I thank you guys so much for that. All right? So like I said, hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the game, the video. Who is your MVP? I got to give that co-MVP to Matty Ice and Slim Duck Chris Boucher. All right, those are my 2 guys for today. Look, Powell's great. We've just seen that before from Powell. It's not anything new. The fellas got some career highs. You got to give them co-MVPs. Great job by the 2 bench guys getting it done today against Milwaukee. All right? And Twitter is down below for myself, guys. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. Also, the Instagram page is down below. So if you have not followed up the Instagram page already, please go do so. The link is in the description. And I will talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys Leafs edition at some point where we do the season review and off-season preview. We'll talk to you guys Blue Jays edition tomorrow as the Jays are finally, I want to say at home, but it's in Buffalo as they take on the Miami Marlins. I think it's Hernandez on the mound for the Miami Marlins and Hyun-Jin Ryu on the mound for the Blue Jays. 6:37 first pitch. They're in Buffalo. And as for the Raptors, like we talked about, their next contest down in the bubble is Game 7 of the bubble of the seeding games against the Philadelphia 76ers on Wednesday evening, 6:30 tip-off. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys then.